welcome in as the Hoyas win the face-off. Georgetown is in the white today. It will be Johns Hopkins in the black. Quick look at with Degnan and Angelus.
Yeah, we're going to highlight Angelus a little bit. A local kid out of Chantilly, Virginia, my hometown, Jeremy, and played for my good friend Bob Walters at PVI. Senior, I think he started every game since he's been on the squad here at Hopkins.
I think you and I had the pleasure of calling one of his games back in high school.
Yeah, we did.
Been a heck of a player. Chance here, that's a goal. And this time it's Dylan Bauer getting to net. So many weapons for the Blue Jays. One of them scores right there.
Yeah, they go on the wing right here, Jeremy. They isolate the short stick. Mitty, get a one-on-one. He slipped inside there for the goal. We're going to get another look at it real quick. Gets inside. A little bit late on the slide coming to. It's a good finish by him. We're going to see a start. No wonder if Ireland here is having a day already in the cage for Hopkins.
That was a phenomenal play by Jaronsky. Rarely do you see a defenseman, and you don't see there as T.J. Haley, known for the assist, puts one in the back of the net.
I'm telling you, Jeremy, that is going to be a key this season for the Hoyas. We know what a great feeder, all-time leader in assists here at Georgetown. But if we can get some goals out of TJ, it's really going to help this young Hoya offense.
And as we check the replay out here early, you almost have to wonder if it becomes Haley. It's almost like he was the old pass-first point guard who's saying, look, you got to shoot it more, you got to find your shot. He's starting to do it.
And nothing against Hopkins.
Said that Banks came out of the game going, well, that was a little different. I didn't play so good. And Coach Warren said, no, you actually played pretty good. There's stuff to work on, but don't be too hard on yourself. But he did like the accountability from the freshman. No excuse making, just I got to get better. Chance here, shot, that's in the net as Brendan Grimes, the senior out of Lutherville, Maryland, finds the net, gives Hopkins back to lead.
Let's see, if we get a chance to see the replay here, I almost thought that Anderson got a piece of that. Let's see. Not sure. Looked like he saw it fine.
Moore, the freshman goalie. On defense with our offense, make Hopkins sit and defend us. They love to be on the offensive end. Taken away. Smith swipes it from Bundy.
Kind of a quick double team there on Graham.
Still kept, though. Good job by Evans to keep it alive. In close and point blank missed by Bauer. Goes over top of the cage. Down to a minute. Thought about it. Kept it moving. Grimes, he has a goal today. Bauer and Grimes with the tallies for Hopkins. Shot. That's saved by Moore. Another somewhat quick shot by Hopkins. Here's Leary. Leary through. Will he take it? He'll take it to net. He shoots, and another save by Erlin.
You're kidding.
This time, though, Bundy was there to get the ground ball. Looks like he went leg save on that one.
You know, and Leary did the right thing, I think, right there, Jeremy. He's got to stick up high. He changes planes. You know, he goes low for the bouncer. But, man, Erlin just all over that. When goalies start making saves like that, Jeremy, their confidence just keeps growing and growing. Like they think they can see every shot.
Down to 10 on the clock. Cross field pass. In front. Shot. Goal! Little tic-tac-toe. It's Haley as he's able to find an open man across the middle. And Cesar puts it away.
Great look by TJ. Let's take another look at it. TJ with that open look right there. Somebody blew their assignment right there, but great finish. As I was saying, Jeremy, it's good. I like that. He gets in. He has a great finish. You gain confidence in their ability, not just the player, himself, but the coach gains confidence in you. Wow, there's our third violation. 4.
Lots of attributes for this Hopkins offense. Penalty is done. Pass off. In front, and a goal as they find Angelus on the doorstep and puts it away.
I was going to mention right there that he's just sitting right there on GLE. The most dangerous time of a penalty, Jeremy, is when it's killed. That last transition time, getting your guy from, the midfield line back in, and then everybody picking up and matching up. And you see there, Angeles finishing that shot. Just
defensive midi, but the skills still play.
and you know, we talked about, we'd love to see Dylan score some more goals this year, just because we need offense. We lost a lot of goals last year, Jeremy. I think, what did we lose, our top 4 scorers from last year? Nice shot.
Speaking of goals, there's Aiden Carroll finds the back of the net, his second of the year, and we're again tied up.
Guy we talked about with Coach yesterday, Jeremy, that Aiden needs, again, he's one of those guys who needs to produce this year. We need some goals out of Aiden. It's a good answer.
Second look.
You know, again, he gets isolated on the short sticks. That might be something.
He will take it back out. Thought about the quick shot instead. Will recycle the offense, and now a whistle blows.
That's his best shot so far. Just gonna check, make sure he's okay.
Buckled the chin strap.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Though I will say, it looked like Moore kind of looked at the referee like he was going to do it, almost like you would see a little lacrosse kid give the referee, "Can you buckle my helmet, please?"
I think I did a few of those in my day.
Doing a couple right there as Matt Collison. So it has not been the big guns for Hopkins, Earl, but they have been doing it by committee. This time it's Collison to give the Blue Jays back the lead.
If we get a chance to see this, it's just an inside roll, Jeremy. It's the first moves you learn as a lacrosse player as an attackman. He's got a shorty on him. There he gets caught to his high side. Just rolls inside, protects his stick really well. Yeah, exactly. You know, he right now is sitting on the crease, occupying some time. No, he's out right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, I never worry about nice move. Late hit also.
Let's see what this ends up being. That's Vargaro as they sort this out.
They're going to see if he dove into the goal mouth, Jeremy, or was he pushed. That's what they're talking about right now.
So interesting thing, I think he was headed in there anyway, but he also got creamed by a defender.
I think he was definitely pushed, Jeremy, by 28.
So it looks like
goes good. The push wipes it out.
Many talented players on this Johns Hopkins team come back to kind of their spot in lacrosse after a few down years. Saw some writing yesterday, folks say when Hopkins and Syracuse are both good, it's good for the game, those powerhouse programs. Almost a fantastic shot there by Ayers. To the front, and that's a goal. Hoyas were not ready, and Degnan took advantage of it.
That's a shot you cannot give the big man, Jeremy. Step down from 10 yards out. Big left-handed crank. He's going to score every time.
Did not seem like the Hoyas got set off that out-of-bounds play. And like you said, Earl, Degnan left wide open.
Take a little look. Yeah, a little bit, light getting there.
It's communication. Foley trying to get up here. It's McDermott. Now moves it along. Back behind the cage, Bauer. Gets it back. On the shot clock, just over a minute and a half on the game clock. Bauer working against Godin. Godin goes up high. Hopkins fans wanted a call.
Yeah, he let it go right away. You're not going to call that.
Pass along, and that's a goal. Second of the game as Degnan finds the net. And a 2-goal lead for Hopkins with 1:21 left to go in the second quarter. Degnan, the grad student out of Harwood, Maryland.
Again, there's a double right there for some reason, Jeremy, and then he's left time and space. He's got a.
Will be big on Riley. Can he keep the Hoyas in contention at the dot? Loose ball, dug out, And ground ball picked up by Hopkins for a second. Bundy gets it back, has a chance, not there, and he'll pull it back.
Pretty good job by the Hopkins defense reacting to Bundy. The good news there, it resets the shot clock.
A lot of open looks for the Hoyas today. To the front, Ray shoots, another save by Erlin.
Yeah,
another ground ball pickup by Hopkins.
Sorry, Jeremy, to step on you right there, but I think what Hopkins is seeing, we're dropping our sticks
of the season, of course, against a pretty murderer's row lineup. The Hopkins team at the time didn't think it was that great. Turned out to be a very good team. Then back-to-back games against Penn and Notre Dame.
Yeah, both these teams, though, Jeremy, if you look at the schedules, they're not afraid to schedule some of the best teams in the country. Well, Hopkins has a murderer's row coming up, it looks like, again, as you, if I borrow your phrase there.
Hopkins, of course, in the Big Ten, behind the back, and that's off the mark, but ends up resetting the shot clock as Anderson had to save it.
Sometimes a tough save to make, Jeremy, when they go behind the back. You totally lose sight of the ball, but Anderson was all over that.
Back behind the cage. It's Collison going to work on Leary. Passes in front, and a little paddle-in goal by Angeles, and a 3-goal lead for the Blue Jays.
Pretty good look right there. You're not really sure even how that got through. I guess we'll see on the replay.
It looked like called a cricket goal, if you will. Just kind of paddled it in. Didn't look like he even really had it in his cross.
You see right there, Jeremy, the second slide was late. Defenseman that was coming down right there got just there a little bit too late. Angeles
by Callahan.
We don't know for sure, and we don't want to speculate, but we've got to imagine that maybe Ball is injured.
Of course, the Hoyas have been so solid at the dot. James Riley over the last few years. Ball, that type of player, can be that type of player, but obviously banged up. Pass off, shot, goal. And right now, the Blue Jays are rolling. Casey McDermott finds the back of the net.
It's just a little miscommunication here. As we check out the replay, there was just a little miscommunication there on the Hoyas. Both men went to the ball. It's just a two-man game. Take a look right here, Jeremy. See, both guys go to the ball, leave the shooter wide open. When you see that coming, Jeremy, you know as a basketball guy too, you got the crease. You know, you could change the rotation of the defense is what you want to do here. Boys, a little sloppy with their passes right here. Need to clean that up. Got a backside look. That's the look you want, Jeremy.
Carroll with the goal. You said it, Earl, exactly what they were looking for. Get the dunk. Carroll does it, his second of the day. Cuts into it, and still 1:19 left to go on the penalty.
You just give credit for their extra man unit right there, Jeremy. And an extra man unit right there. This is a great little look. Haley finds his man, but you see the defense. You've got them rotating, Jeremy, and they're changing the formation, so the defense sometimes gets confused. Just get your extra man unit on the field.
Remember, for those of you that may be watching, not up completely on your lacrosse, because of the man down, no wing out there. If you're Georgetown, just get it out to the open guy. It gives them the easy face-off win.
Yeah, and that's all you want to do is the face-off man right there is pull it to space.
Here's Bundy, and he scores! Guess who's back?
Boy, we needed that. He needed that.
Graham Bundy with the goal, puts it away, and that's one of those Bundy cannon blasts we've seen for so long on the hilltop. He's made it a 2-goal game.
Great little look right here again.
I tell you, Earl, you know, obviously you've been a lacrosse coach for so much longer. I'm a guy that's got into
pretty far out on that shot, and Ireland takes up a lot of the goal. He's a pretty tall guy too, isn't he? Just me.
And thrown away. Looking for Vardaro. Carroll off on the pass, and that's a tough one for the Hoyas. Had a lot of good looks. Struck them.
Trying to limit them, keep this at a 2-goal advantage.
And they can't do it. And finding the back of the net, taking the arm as well. And a score for Brendan Grimes, his second of the game, back to a 3-goal lead for the Blue Jays.
You see more right there. He really thinks he should have had that one. Top side, left-handed shot.
Who have control on it.
It was a great little look inside.
Nice move, shot, goal. Too easy. As Degnan with a little fancy stick fake opened the lane and finished it to make it a 4-goal game once again. Degnan with a hat trick.
And it's almost unfair. A guy this big has that little face dodge move, Jeremy. That's one of the first moves you learn as a young lacrosse player. You know, you say it's kind of like the bullfighter. You show him the cape, and then it's the last second you pull it away. It's exactly what he did.
Now Bundy,
ooh,
he will come up limping.
He got slashed there, Jeremy. No call.
Time again hits a body in front. This time Smith comes through and picks it up off the turf. And check, loose ball. Officials let it go.
There's definitely a push but from behind right there, Jeremy, but I don't think it dislodged the ball. The other check did.
Hopkins fan. Out there as well. He has it. He had a goal earlier today.
Yeah, we have a lot of talk about the Hopkins offense, Jeremy, prior to the game and during the game now, but their defense played well.
Carroll, what a move to get himself open, and he scores. Cut the lead for the Blue Jays down to 3.
Maybe I ought to keep saying that every time I say it. They score a goal. So,
tell you what.
Is that Aiden's second on the day?
It's his third, so a hat trick for Carroll.
Little swim move, goes to his left hand, off stick side. You know, they've been able to beat, that's whenever they've been able to beat Ireland, Jeremy, on the difference too, right? Big Ten.
Loose for a second, Melendez down to 5, shoots, and somehow keeps it out of the net. As that started back spinning, looked like it might go in, but it stayed out. More with the save.
A little bit of numbers here.
And thrown away on the pass. Wow. Kevin Warren can't believe it. Had a chance to set up to take a 2-goal advantage, and just a bad pass to Leary.
Very unlike him, too.
Held to 1 goal. And then, of course, the final goal coming right at the buzzer. And run away. So that's a break the Hoyas need to get back into this one. Down 3 goals. No pass. Picked up though by Chairs.
You got to go.
Moore is going to run it across himself. And has it knocked down. Open cage. Can Hopkins get a shot off instead? And the Hopkins crowd can't believe it. Goalie for Hopkins. 9 saves, just 7 goals allowed. 2 of those goals coming on the man up. Again thrown away, though this time Smith might have got a stick in there.
Yeah, that was tipped.
So we'll stay Hoya ball.
Got to go. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Bailey spins. Bundy going to take the deep shot, and that's going to go off the backside of Smith, and a looks like Hopkins working for that perfect shot, and saved by Moore, but he dribbles it right back to Degnan. Freshman mistake, and the upperclassman puts it away for the backbreaker. His 4th of the day, now 11-7 lead for Johns Hopkins.
let that take away from what otherwise has been a really good day. That's just an unlucky break, Jeremy. The ball kind of hit the edge of the stick, the front edge of the stick, and bounced away from him.
Next broadcast here on the Hilltop against Brown. So the Hoyas, again, that really tough start to the schedule. Maybe a little softer in the middle, though, again, on the quality lacrosse teams. As Bundy wide of the cage, stays with the Hoyas. 41 to go on the shot clock. And a couple games in there that I think their first in-conference game will be against a Providence team as Bundy scores his second of the day. So one of the positives here, Bundy, after being held scoreless through his first 6 quarters this year, has found 2 goals here in the second half.
You know, notice he went high and away, kind of did the stick-side shot, but it was, you know, a beautiful shot by Bundy here. Gets a little bit of an alley. I think they've had, you know, better luck today going high on our.
Carroll had it for a second. Nice move to keep it. 44 seconds. Well, he's got to shoot quick. There it is, and that's a goal. So Bundy scores his second.
Making it interesting, huh?
Down to 36 seconds, and I tell you what, a lot of veterans on this Hopkins team, but you have to be having some flashbacks to that opener against Denver. And the Hoyas can get a face-off win here. We've seen crazier things happen.
Again, high, stick side.
Hopkins takes it away, and that will do it. So Hoyas come up big late, but not enough, as Johns Hopkins gets the win, 11-9. As they move to 2-1, Hoyas fall to 0-2. Earl, some of your final thoughts?
I think, you know, talk about Ireland today. He was just unbelievable in the cage. And